Well, there's Wednesday morning for you. And who knows what it's going to do. But the moon's still up. Yeah, it rained a little bit last night and this morning early, but supposed to rain all day today. We'll see. Blue is just chomping at the bit. I had to tell him 4 times to wait for me. Obviously he did a little bit. And of course Red's over there getting in the way, but it's probably the worst place for him to be messing with him because there's a bad spot there where the end of the gate is when it's open. Let's see if this is going to show up. The ripples in the water, it does kind of show up. Makes a little V shape by that old maple tree. There's kind of a pink hue to the water there in the ripples. From up there. Thought that's pretty cool. Haven't seen that before. At least if I have, it's been a long time. January 11th. A freaking robin's here already. What the hell, Mother Nature? Oh, but while we're here, there we go. And if you look, you see it's not a long one, it's just a short one. So that's just the exhaust of the plane. We're out for a drive. My chauffeur. Oh, it's the wrong pickup.
There's something. I don't know what Grandma did, but there's something wrong with it.
Mom's pickup. Something's going jiggle. Interesting. So we just headed into the bull we had left since couldn't get anybody to buy him. He went for hamburgers, so she asked us if we would go pick it up because she just can't do it. So that's what we is going to do. And while we're there, not too far away, I'm gonna see if Tom's around the shop and gonna show him what we're thinking of for the new sign at the top of the driveway, and see what he can get an estimate and see what he's gonna do about that. So anyway, that's what he's doing. A few miles farther down the road, so they wanted to say that they let Champagne out this morning.
And Chrissy laughed at her and went and curled up in her corner.
And Champagne won't go outside. She'll go out on the pad.
Yeah, Charlie,
but she won't go out on the pasture.
She will not go out. So she goes outside, then right back in and around Mom. And then Charlie gets pissed and yells at her.
Hopefully you heard that. Oh, anyway, I guess now we're just going to go pick up the hamburger because I called Tom, make sure he's going to be there. And he's got to leave here in just a few minutes. So we wouldn't even be able to go visit with him before he had to leave. I guess his mother is in the hospital, so he's got to go see what's going on there. Well, hopefully they get it figured out. She's all right. But y'all know how that goes. So either way, fingers crossed. Thought I'd show you water. And water. But hey, it's not over the bridge. Yes, I've been through here when it's been over the bridge. Once when I was a little kid, like 1970, 72, somewhere in there. And in 96, this was all flooded clear over the road. I don't remember if I got over the road in 07 or not. Either way, there's a lot of area down here to fill full of water.
It's gone down here, because last time, well, when I had it home the other night, it was damn near up to the bank up here.
Used to haul corn silage out of there. Go to Tillamook with it. No more. Big hay guy used to make a lot of hay off this side. So they made it all evaporation ponds. So the local sewage agency owns both sides of the road all the way through here. Blue wanted me to show you something. See if it'll zoom in up there. Yep. There's some grass seeds. There's at least 3 of them. And yeah, it's wet. Yeah, at least it didn't rain till after we got back from town and got everything unloaded. So that's more or less half a chest freezer. Dad bought in 09 for keeping meat in for selling. It's full of hamburger and about a quarter of Mom's chest freezer downstairs has the rest of the hamburger and a few steaks in it. But that's all put away. Ty decided she had to run to town to do something, so she's gone. But she'll be back. She gave us fair warning. And me, I'm just looking going, yeah, I'm not feeding them till tomorrow. They got plenty. Cows got plenty. And I'm thinking I might get that other run of wire done that I gotta do. See how well my balance is on the top of the gate, right? Yeah. I'll probably cut that later, but I'll get it done. I'm gonna go to the shop and get what I need. And pack my spool up there on top of the straw in front of the feeder. I'm gonna wire the one plug in, mount it in the box. So all I gotta do is go to the end and nail the box up. That's my plan. I guess we shall see how that works out. I may be laying on the ground full of shit. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the busted up mailbox. Becky's still fighting with that insurance company about that shit. Why? Because, we'll give you X number of dollars for your mailbox. And, we figured 4x4 posts for the sign that you say that you had, but we don't have proof there was a sign. There's part of it that we're going to reuse. Part that was above it ain't in that good a shape. The only picture we have of it is one that I think Brooke had it, one she had on Facebook or something. And by the time it's blown up so you can see it, because why? Well, it was taken from, not quite in the driveway. I don't know where it was taken from. So it ends up grainy and you can't read the sign. But it's very freaking obvious that it is two long 6x6 posts with 4x4 crossbars and two signs plus the others we had slid in there. They got bent to shit. I don't plan on putting them back up. So they don't want to pay anything for any sign that was damaged. So that being said, I know damn good and well. Way back in my videos, I've made videos going out the driveway and it's right there. I told Becky, I said, tell the dingy broad you're dealing with to look up my YouTube channel. And then I figured roughly how many hours of video there is to watch. And I laughed and I told Becky, I said, tell her she's got about a month and a half if she does not go home from work to sit there and watch every single video all the way through and see if she can find it. Can't tell it pisses me off, can you? It does, in case you're wondering. So anyway, I shut you off before I get over here by that stinking radio. Well, YouTube don't have a shit fit. Well, after a couple trips to the shop, because I kept forgetting things, like the cover plate. That's what I got. It's either that or a plastic one. And plastic ones out here, the damn birds will break them. These old boxes, you run a nail through there and a nail through there. So, should be good to go. I'm going to go walk the plank and put a couple nails in and come back and grab my little bottle of Staples and staple my little bit, learn to speak again, and staple my way back. Well, let's see. In Bikini Bottom, they would say 20 minutes later. Box is up, camera's plugged into it, wire is up to this other side of that post. And yeah, I'm not as young as I used to be, climbing on a gate and locking myself in so I can do stuff. I was short one staple for the other side of the post. So I gotta climb around that post again and do that one, and then the easy run, because I got 2 places to stand. I'll probably stand on that part. A whole lot easier. And then I still gotta go figure out which breaker goes to that box, shut it off. And this one I hope Dad didn't screw me up too bad on. Wire comes straight in from the back with a clamp on it, instead of coming through the hole with the other clamps on it. But you think I ought to change that while I'm here? Yeah. See, there's where I stuck my staples so I could get to them without having to climb over here, but I had to sit down for a couple minutes. So, off to finish it. Looky there, there's power to it again. Took way too long, but I can only twist in the wrong position for so long, and then I gotta straighten up a little bit. So I got back and fed. By the way, heat lamp, just what I really wanted to use in here. Ended up changing the box. Because why? Well, nothing was coming loose on the old one. It's in there. I ended up cutting the wire out the back of it. So, new box, screwed to the post. It's that way because that's the way it was going to be. Wires are stapled there like they're supposed to be. Could have left myself another few inches from that direction, and this direction I pulled as much as I could. And yeah, Dad was lazy when he did this. That wire is just laying there all the way through, down to the other end of the feeder. I'm just glad that this was the dead end of it, so it was easy to come off of. So camera over there should be back on to see that the barn is empty. And I think, not sure, but I think the plug there behind the skid steer that I jumped off of for that camera over there is also off the same circuit. So my day's done. Tyler the cows in for me. I said, I'm good, I'm done. All I gotta do is shuffle the buckets here. She filled buckets and then didn't want the dogs eating on the one because I was using this one to sit on for doing the stuff I could do without standing up there, you know, 1 foot there and 1 foot there because you can't do anything else and leaning it stuff. Anyway, that shit's done. I don't think I have any more to do for a while. And I can pick the cord up now too.